I say he met her when he saw her when she was 21 months old. So of course we stopped at my mom and dad's on the way home from getting him. And my little girl, she was used to staying with my mom. So she said, I want to stay all night, you know, with her grandma. He said, no, we're taking her home. So we did.
So it was almost 2 years before you got to see your newborn daughter.
Yeah, let's see. See, we was married in February, and he had to leave in August. Well, I mean September. So that's how long we've been married: February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
And you were married in what year again?
He was married in 42, February 42.
And where was that at?
You said where?
What? Yeah, where did you get? You said you got married at your house, but what?
It was on Fairfax Road. My mom and dad lived on Fairfax Road.
So you got married in Bloomington, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had, you know, I come from a big family, so whenever we just was married there, and all the family was there, and then a few friends.
So you said you had just 5 brothers. Did you have any sisters too, or? That's a pretty big family. I mean, you said you have a big family too. How many brothers and siblings do you have?
Well, Mom raised 8. They raised 8. They had 2 that died in infancy, and they raised 8. And he has 3 sisters.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it makes 8 of us.
There's 8 on both sides. Mm-hmm. That's 2 big families.
So his youngest brother and his youngest sister are both dead. His brother's been dead for a long while, and his sister's been dead about 3 or 4 years. Gladys been dead about 3 or 4 years. And then his oldest brother just died in March of this year. Well, I think he died this year. And then the brother that looked him up overseas, he died a year ago in February.
Mm-hmm.
And then his other brother, he just got 1 brother, and you and Ruby and Norma. 4 of them.
1 brother, 2 sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So after you left Hawaii and they sent you to Ohio, you said, did you come up? That's when did you go up and visit, or?
I never did go up there.
You never.
It was cold, and
She come to Alabama though.
Yeah, I did go to Alabama to see him for him. That was when he was in basic training. I just went that one. That's the only time I ever went to see him. That's the only time I saw him after he was in back. That was in October, wasn't it? I know it was in October. We left in September the 9th, and it was during basic training in the summer. Oh, it might have been a little later, because Clark left in October, didn't they?
Yeah.
My sister's husband.
So that might have been
So she can come down there to Alabama. You know, around there marine camps are used to really feeding the soldier a lot.
Mm.
They should give her a big steak, shorted a steak. She said, man, the steak was big.
It was the biggest steak I ever saw. And Lord, you can't, I probably didn't eat over that much of it.
Yeah.
But Lord, it was that big. So I figured they used to feed the soldiers, you know, that they like to eat. I didn't know if I told her I would just ate too. I never had been away from home hardly.
So, but you did go down. So, were there a lot of wives and girlfriends that came down to visit after boot camp or after basic?
Yeah. Yeah, they chaplain. They would get rooms for people like Jane when they come down there. They stay over the weekend or something.
Mm-hmm. So you were in Ohio. What did they have you do when you got back to Ohio then for 8 months? For you said that was your last 8 months.
Nothing. No, we was.
Get to finally relax.
Yeah, that's what it was, a convalescing place. So we didn't do much.
Mm-hmm. So when you come home, you had passed on from here to here to here, didn't you? All the way around to here.
Yeah.
But they fixed it so he could get his coat on.
And then we left Cry. We went to Camp Atterbury. And That's where they had them German prisoners.
We used to go fishing when he was able. We'd go fishing a lot, but we don't.
I worked at Crane.
Okay.
Let's see. I worked down there 37 years altogether.
He was discharged July the 16th, 1945, and he went to work at Crane in when? August?
Yeah.
Well, right, he went home very long, and he went to work at Crane, and I was working down there at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And when was VJ Day? August the 2nd?
I don't know. See,
Well, anyhow, after VJ Day, they didn't want the civilians very much. But I could have stayed.
So,
But I didn't. I quit because I thought I should let the veterans have the jobs.
mm-hmm.
But I kind of wish I'd stayed.
So you were working the whole time while he was gone?
No, I didn't work the whole time. I worked at RCA, and we did war work there.
Oh, what kind of work did you do there?
Well, they didn't tell us.
Oh.
It was sort of a communication thing or something. I don't know what it was, because there was little tiny things like this, but they didn't tell you. It was secret. In a secret room, they didn't tell you what it was.
So you were working on an assembly line then of some sort?
I guess you could say it was assembly line. I don't know.
Yeah, was that?
I don't know. I might have been inspecting then. I did different things.
Mm-hmm.
So the RCA got on your nerves, and so then I went to Crane in August of 44, and I worked there then till I must work there about a year, because until VJ Day in August of 45.
VJ Victory.
When the war was over in Europe, that was VE Day. When the war was over in Japan, that was VJ Day.
You know, Crane still had the horse cavalry when we worked down there while the war was going on. And then they got rid of all them horses.
His brother hunted him up 2 different times.
So you're both in the Army and both got drafted?
Yeah. He was in the anti-aircraft. And so he heard that we was coming. And so he looked me up. He was good at that.
He had another brother that was served in Europe, in Belgium, and all that.
So you had two different brothers that served.
Yeah.
So were all 3 of you drafted?
Was son
Yeah.
drafted, or was he in the National Guard?
There's 5 of us. Bill was the youngest. He was in the Navy. And Ernie, he never left the States. He was out in Mississippi. And me and one of them, Thurman, all went overseas.
So all your brothers then made it back from the war also then?
Yeah.
Now what did you do when you were at Crane? You work for one of the military contractors, or did you actually work for the
I worked for the Navy.
Navy? And what did you do for them?
I worked supply. And to get to work, we had carpools.
Mhm.
You know, we'd ride somebody. It's about 6 years there I drove, all riders. But most of the time I rode with somebody.
Mhm. And you said you're both from you're originally from Brown County, but you pretty much her family's from Fairfax, so you guys are down here further. So you guys have lived on this side of town pretty much all your lives, besides from your time away. Or was that the only time you moved away for the service?
Yeah, and Gene, Gene was raised at Smithville. Me, I was raised in Bloomington.
What high school did you go to here in Bloomington?
Yeah, south. They only had one high school, in Bloomington High School. Now they got, they got two.
He got malaria when he was over there.
So you got malaria.
Oh yeah, that was one of the big highlights. Malaria fever.
Yeah, also had dengue fever. It's called breakbone fever. He said he was really sick with that. But when he got malaria, he still had it. After he come home, he would have it. And he would shake so bad, he would shake the whole bed. He'd have chills and fever so bad.
I forgot all about that.
And he used to have, I know he had one dream after he come home. And I don't remember whether he woke up in the night or what. He said he thought that two Japs was running between his legs. And he was trying to chase them.
6.
Huh?
There's 6 of them.
6 of them. I don't know.
It's out in my backyard. That dengue fever, I was on the Good Enough Island, standing chow line. Man, I just passed out. And they took me to the hospital. I think it was the nice general hospital. It was stationed there. So while I was there, my outfit moved out. So I was there about 2 weeks. I got out.
How did you find your outfit?
I don't know. I did. First guy I seen have malaria. This guy was laying down the old muddy trail there, squirming around. I thought, what's the matter with him? He had attacked malaria. Finally, they got him calmed down.
Did they have quinine?
No, we had Adabrin. They give you that Adabrin, you turn yellow. See, when I come home in furlough, I had to go to Camp Atterbury to see Dr. Holland to get some Adabrin.
Yeah.
And we're like, never found him.
Dr. Holland, didn't we get it from Dr. Mitchell?
No. Dr. Holland was a big Navy officer.
Oh.
And he's in charge of all that.